How you doing, class? This is Mr. Billy Wilson, and the subject we had were assigned were world geography, and I did 10th grade. And my lesson plan title is The Different Religions of the World. The text I used was World Geography 17B, which is describe the major religions of the world, and the student is to understand the patterns and characteristics of those cultures. The materials used is pencil, paper, laptops. Of course, we'll use Google anchor charts. We'll use markers and crayons to decorate those anchor charts. We would read the book, the religions book, and we will use a map. For the anticipatory set, we would discuss the 5 religions that I will assign them. I would give them an index card in there to write down anything that they know about those religions. They would do that for about 5 minutes, and then they would share with a partner. The teacher is to show the students a map that highlights the different religions and the regions that they are in. After we get familiar with the religions and the regions they are in, the teacher, which is what I, will explain the significance of each religion and their customs. The objective, describe major religions of the world. Input, students should already know about Christianity, Buddhism, and Judaism, and the rest of religions will be introduced like Islam and Hinduism. The model, as a class, we will read the religions book. When reading this book, we will only focus on the 5 religions that I discussed earlier, like Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism, and Islam and Hinduism. Once you read this information of the selected regions, I will split the class up into 5 groups, and I will assign those 5 groups different religions. In those groups, they are supposed to have a laptop and do the required research of that religion using credible sources, no Wikipedia. The teacher, which would be me, would provide the groups with basic information of another religion that is not even used. For example, I would use I can't even think of one, but it would be the basic information and a fun fact. This example will be some of the things to look forward and what it's supposed to look like. For the check for understanding, each group will come to the front of the class and present their findings to the class. While the one group is presenting, the other groups in the audience are supposed to take notes and write down information and ask questions and maybe even provide feedback and critiques of the presentation. Each group is allowed to go for at least 5 to 7 minutes. After presenting, the groups are to create anchor charts. This is the fun part. The chart is supposed to be colorful, and the chart should be very detailed and informative. It should include any and everything that is about religion. It can be drawings, it can be pictures, it can be notable people from that religion, it could be some of the customs. After they are done, they are to hang their work around the class. Students are to take a sheet of paper and write down, for the independent practice, students are to take out a sheet of paper and write what they learned about the assigned religion that they had. We're supposed to see what they find most interesting, and they're supposed to write 2 to 3 paragraphs. It needs to be very detailed because they had ample enough time to do their research. For the closure, students are supposed to take out a sheet of paper and write about another religion that they were not assigned. This is why we were supposed to take notes while the other groups were presenting. This should be about 1 paragraph, 5 to 7 sentences. And this will show, 1, if they were paying attention, and 2, what did they learn, what did they get from their presentation. This will be their exit ticket, and that would be the conclusion of the class.